Rude Boy and S&M by Rihanna, Fireworks by Katy Perry, Countdown by Beyonce. These are just one of the few hits that Ester Dean wrote, and if her name never came across your radar before, well, you're about to learn about an inspirational creator whose influence stretches beyond just those Billboard charts. Welcome to the TohirT channel. My name is TohirT, and today we're talking about Ester Dean, the inspiration that I get from her dedication and hard work, and why it is time for you to join Ester Dean's Fun Club. Let's do this! Ester Dean is one of those creators, the songwriters, who stay in the shadows of some of those big hits, and you never really know who they are until you hear the songs and you realize, oh my god, they wrote all of this. That plethora of items that I'm gonna link down below were all written by Ester Dean. Yes, they were. And this is why when you see her flexing between the genres of hip-hop, R&B, rap, EDM, pop, country, it is stunning to watch her brain work through those problems when she's figuring out how to structure this particular song for this particular artist. And there's no better place than the show called Songland. Here's where Ester Dean started with one of those songs that eventually became one of the Usher's singles.
I need you like I need water. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh.
And she turned this into this.
How do we make this song rappy, rap singy? Can I hear the oh thing part real quick?
Yeah. Ooh, oh, girl,
You're in California, top down, you got it like wanna. I'ma see you with a dollar. I need you to like.
Then you can go.
How's a view from California?
And I like it when it's right to the left time. You like one of my spinning pesos. Go spin them pesos.
But you see how it takes us to beat up the song to get it right for Usher. This guy is global.
With no words written yet, you can already hear that this song has that bop to become a hit. And that is why, if you're curious to learn more about the Songland, I made this video over here. It's an amazing show, really worth checking out, especially when they come back for the third season. While for today's video, I want to really focus on Ester Dean's other traits and inspirational parts of her personality that personally gets me excited as a creator to push myself ever forward.
Sky's the limit. Not even the sky, space, I'm gone.
A few of you would know that Ester Dean actually had a singer-songwriter career back in the day. Her single, Drop It Low, actually was pretty popular, and some of you most likely danced to it about 10 to 12 years ago without ever knowing that was her behind the song. And well, when it comes to deciding whether she wants to pursue the singer or purely songwriter route, Ester Dean in this next segment explained how at certain points in time you have to make a choice, and you don't have to make a choice to give up on one part of it. It's just about building up towards your bigger goal, and sometimes you do have to take a detour.
Most all songwriters can sing, because we
okay.
all started off wanting to be artists, writing songs, and then somebody told you can sell them, and then you're like, well, cash me out.
People out there, myself included, we talk a lot about aspirations, goals, things on your vision board, and how you should always strive to achieve them. The reality is, it's not always the straight line. We frequently have to take those detours, especially when we need to make the ends meet, when we need to have our 9-to-5 job to make sure we support our more creative career or that aspirational goal of building our new company or completely switching careers. Everyone has their own flavor. And for us, we have to accept the fact that it's never going to be the straight A to B. It's always going to be this paved route of different detours and small alleyways that you're gonna have to take as you move towards that goal that you have on the horizon. And it's funny how in Ester Dean's case, that detour ended up uncovering a completely new career that she did not consider at the beginning, but eventually led to bigger and brighter opportunities ahead.
Sky's the limit. Not even the sky, space, I'm gone.
As you progress towards that goal, straight line or detours, you always have to continuously execute and deliver. If you're in an analytics role, well, you have to constantly, every single day, crunch numbers, learn your tables, deliver better and better results. If you're in the video creator space, you have to produce, edit, or shoot videos daily to get better. When it comes to that philosophy of continuous execution, Esther had the following to say.
Songwriting is an intimate job, and you have to keep your head down, and you just gotta write and write and write. But be strong enough and have the guts to send it out. I know so many people who write songs that just won't send it out. They be like, oh, I don't know if they're gonna like this, or I heard Rihanna's working on this kind of record. F it, it'll do. Send your work in. Don't be afraid. Have the guts to fail because you're gonna fail so many times.
You heard me on this channel talk multiple times about the consistency in execution and the daily delivery, daily grind that eventually will lead you to those opportunities, because you have to be prepared. After all, remember, luck is when opportunity meets preparation, and in Ester Dean's case, she had to practice her songwriting for years before she finally was in the right room at the right time, and the only thing that she had to do was to say this magical 3-letter word.
She's like, I have this poem and I've been trying to write this song with so many people. I've been telling people that I wanted to write this inspirational song. You know, you kind of say yes at the right time and you show up at the right time and magical things happen.
Now, through your daily execution, as you put your name out there, as you continue to work hard towards your goal, you have to make sure you improve. It's not always about the quantity. One aspect of it is that consistent execution. The other aspect of it of making sure you continuously, gradually push yourself to get ever better. I won't go far. Look at this channel as an example. I've been producing weekly videos for almost 4 years, and I know I can potentially push myself to produce more than a single video a week, but instead I picked the route of incrementally, little by little, improving my every weekly video until now. When I look back, say a year ago, the further I actually go through my library, the cringier it gets when it comes to the quality, the delivery, the storytelling, and I really hope that a year from now when I look back at this video, I will find something to cringe about. This is the philosophy that you have to keep in mind when it comes to that continuous execution and continuous evolution of your skill. And this is what Esther had to say about that.
How did she get there? They can't tell because I'm jumping. Because they don't know what I'm doing at night. I'm thinking, I'm obsessing, I'm studying, I'm changing myself, I'm changing my ways, I'm changing my thinking. I just utilize that burning desire to be better of myself.
To take it the full circle all the way back to where we started, at your goals and career and aspirations, whether it's art, crafts, business profession, your small business or entrepreneurial venture that you're about to embark on, you have to go through all of those steps, but you also have to focus on making sure you're happy through that process. After all, when you're in that moment of happiness, when you enjoy what you're doing, it's much easier to push through those daily grinds. It's much easier to improve every single time because you want to improve. This is your passion. This is your life. This is something you're excited to do. This is why it is so crucial for you to focus a little bit less on the material things. Yes, the plaques and the trophies on the wall are great. Yes, the bigger bank account is awesome. We should all get that. But ultimately, you have to find that happy place where you're excited about coming back to that daily grind, about coming back to push yourself that every single day and finding those tiniest, even smallest moments of happiness through every single day of your life.
You have to get obsessed about your happiness. And some people get so obsessed with their failures and they get so obsessed with their sadness. So you have to get obsessed with being happy.
Ester Dean is awesome. Honestly, she's fun, she has a great sense of humor, she is talented. Oh my god, is she talented based on all those songs that she produced, and I know she's gonna continuously crank out those hits for years to come. That kind of talent only gets better over the years. She is on my list of people I want to break bread with. I really hope one day I get to meet her and really talk about her philosophy towards life, about some of those things that she talks about in the segments that I used in the video today. This is the journey that she's on and she continuously improves. This is a similar kind of journey that we can all replicate and apply the same things that we learned from her in our own paths towards our own things. You don't have to be the songwriter or singer. You can be on the completely opposite side of that spectrum and still leverage a lot of these best practices that she shared today. And now, when it came to that kind of discussion, I got curious and I started researching, what is Esther's long-term goal? Like, where does she want to be? And her answer, albeit brief, was actually very interesting.
I like to be a motivational, person that gives service to the world daily on TV like Oprah.
Did you know who Ester Dean was? Which one of the songs that she wrote is your favorite? And who are other people who stand behind the curtain yet inspire us every single day to push ever forward? Share their names, thoughts, and ideas in the section below. Will I repeat myself? I want to see where Esther goes with this. I'm very confident she will impact the pop culture. She will be that mainstay in the pop culture for years to come. And her impact will be beyond just like the listening experience or seeing her on the screen in the Pitch Perfect movie or yet another sequel. The approach that she takes removes that cap from what is possible. And in today's world, in a lot of the videos that I've spoken before about how the creators can go beyond their current industries or the things that they're famous for and completely branch into something new and exciting and something yet again inspirational for all of us to learn. I also hope that my voice today was not too distracting. Somehow I'm about to lose my voice. So I do not sound always like this, but hey, if you are curious still to learn about some of the other inspirational people, whether I spoke with them in the past or you want me to talk about them in the future, well, I'm here every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this video with some of your friends, here are a couple more videos for you to enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.